Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and this is Mount and Blade Warband. So this is a game that came out a while ago and that other people have told me it would be really fun for me to play, but I just have never really gotten around to doing it. I think I bought it like a long time ago as part of a Humble Bundle or something, I don't know. Yeah, let's dive in and give it a try. I did play the tutorial already. We'll start a new game now. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount and Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Okay. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. This does not mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. I'm totally gonna play as a woman, because of course we will. I was born, your father was a veteran warrior. As a child, your family scrabbled out a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets, with or without a weapon in hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... a stepchild? I don't know what these do. Let's go with a stepchild. As a girl growing out of childhood, you rode the great steppes on a horse of your own, learning the ways of the grass and the desert. Although you sometimes went hungry, you became a skillful hunter and pathfinder in this trackless country. Your body too started to harden with muscle as you grew into the life of a nomad woman. Then, as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became... a game poacher would be the obvious step up from a step person. But a lady-in-waiting might turn out well. University student. We're gonna go with university. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you became a woman, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities, where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all your lessons were learned in the lecture halls. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows, as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. I was looking for women? However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to set down his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision? Totally wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when your familiar became mundane. But your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. I need to quit without saving because I'm not good at this game, so no Iron Man mode yet. Okay. So our name is Ye. So I start out with high agility and reduced charisma. Strength is all about... well, it's not about damage, actually. So these abilities are about damage. These attributes provide limiters to how high these abilities can get. Okay, well, I think we're gonna need some strength. But I probably want some int too. I guess we'll have to do without much charisma. Okay, so all the different abilities. Extra HP, only 2 points each. That's a pretty feeble increase. So some of these are personal skills that affect my ability to go around and do stuff. But others of them are like, this affects the entire army. I don't know what some of these things are. Map speed sounds really good. I already have 1 point in it. Oh, spotting. That sounds really good. I probably should get one of those. Let's do that. Get just maybe one of each. Inventory management sounds. Oh, leader skill. That's just me then. So I guess I should probably focus on the leader skill things because I'll always be the leader. Let's get a couple of those. Wound treatment, surgery. These are all party skills, so I could just like hire people. Persuasion. Don't think I need that. Another leader skill, so let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. Maybe just one for now. Reduces wages, that sounds good, but I can't go higher, not enough charisma. Yeah, another charisma thing. Okay, we need to focus. I think we need to focus a lot more on what we're doing. On like our personal abilities to go and whack enemies. So, power strike, should we just push that up? Increases melee damage. Let's use more powerful bows. Let's get Weapon Master too, to increase our rate at which we get skills. I kind of wish I had more athletics. Maybe I should go back. Oh, well, too late now. Should we go for two-handed or one-handed? I mean, it seems to be biasing us towards the one-handed. But two-handed might work better. Let's go with well. I could see using a spear. Well, let's go with, we'll split some points up. Summon crossbows. And... Summon pole arms, sure. Probably I should go with one-handed for now. And we'll just transition. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I'm adorable. I'm so pretty. For a game this old. We'll go with that. Actually, let's look at here. I think I like that. We'll go with that. There we go. So much text in this game. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms and battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe that you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will. It's a bit wordy, this game. And that whatever course you take, great adventurers will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you go to... Okay, Swadia, Vagars, the Khajiit Khanate? The Kingdom of the Nords. Well, we should go to the Kingdom of the Nords, sure. You took passage with the trading longship, carrying gerfalcons from the farthest reaches of the north, to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was with some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Bolak rivers, and a short while later rowed past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the Sea Raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Oh, and just like that, we're into a fight. It didn't work. Let's whoa. There we go. Oh! Merchant of Sargoth. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. What's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows you won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me out with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Hello? Now, let me explain my proposition. Oh my. We have always had brigands in the hills, driven to banish you by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camp in the wild to adventure in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed, and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Oh, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse. But he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. Well, totally go for it. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try to take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here, looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the village and use the money to hire some help. You'll need at least 5 men. Very good. I'll go collect some men. Oh, okay. Wow, there's this whole back end with lots of factions and systems like this. Cool. Anyway, press Q to see quests. Collect 5 men. Alright. Press tab to leave. Alright. So, we need to go to the small villages. Start with this one. Okay. Left click on the map to move your party to that location, enter the selected town, or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down the spacebar. The village seems unremarkable. The fields and orchards are busy with villagers engaged in the tasks of the seasons. Human and animal alike look relatively healthy and are well fed. However, a small number of the outermost fields are left unsown, and some walls are in ill repair, suggesting that there are still not quite enough hands to do all the work which need to be done. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Turigar of the Kingdom of the Nords. They're indifferent to me. Give me some volunteers. 5 recruits. Well, that's all I needed. Okay. What supplies do they have? Hold control to quickly purchase or sell it. So I start off with smoked fish and a book. The Life of Alexinus the Great. And they have fish too. A bundle of flax. Grapes. Let's go ahead and buy the flax. Sure. Sell it back in the town. We're going to go right back to the talk to that merchant. So we bought it for 141. Let's see if that was a good thing to do. Marketplace. Let's trade 172. Yeah, we made some money. Good deal. Good deal. Alright. Now let's go to the tavern where the guy is waiting for me. It was the tavern, right? I mean, we met in his house, but... Caravan guard. Belligerent drunk. What are you looking at? Excuse me, please accept my apologies. I don't want trouble. I'll wipe that smirk right off your face. Oh. Which one is it? Whoa. Stop, no shooting, no shooting. Stop, no shooting, no shooting. Oh. Well, I'd say he started it. That entitles you to his sword and purse, I suppose. Have a drink on the house, as I dare say you've saved a patron or two a broken skull. Still, I hope he still has a pulse. It's not good for an establishment to get a name as a place where men are killed. Such a waste! He's relation 1. Does that mean that he's up? Tavern keeper? Not one of the normal guys? What's the game log about? Doesn't show me anything. Got item Nordic sword. Cool. Yeah, my relationship with Tavern Keeper has increased from 0 to 1. But Tavern Keeper is not one of the characters. So, too bad. Oh, I'm on the list. Renown 15, Controversy 0, no fiefs. Such a waste. So, I took some damage there. How do I see my... Oh, let's save. How do I see my inventory? Oops, that was the wrong thing. Ah, so I got a Nordic sword. I am using a rusty sword. It does 24 cutting and 19 piercing. And this does 28, 20. Clearly better. Was this where I was supposed to be? It might not be where I'm supposed to be. Because I thought he was supposed to be here. Maybe he's upstairs? There's people here. You're a traveler. You are the merchant. Look, you need more men. Right now you only have 5 in your party. I thought you said you needed at least 5. Okay, well let's go get some more. We'll go to Fananda, or Fanada. Seven Nords. We'll totally get some more Nords. Can we buy something? We have 190. I can sell my sword, my old sword. And the flax we sold, we bought the old flax at 141, and that was a profit, so let's get this too. What about these? Anything I want? Some bread. Cabbage is really cheap. Alright, let's head over to here. And we'll try to sell that again. I think that actually is more expensive. I mean, I think I bought the cabbage for more than 27. But the flax was worth it. Interesting. The prices must shift around. Because that was 170 last time, I thought. Anyway, we're making money. Safeguard. I had 5 men before. Oh well. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all hunting from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Okay. Let's save. So that's them. There's only 4 of them. Robbers and looters. Or no, it's a 3 looters and then a robber at 95% health. I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Do you bring any silver? I did, in fact, but I'm not going to bother paying you. You have 13 fit troops against their 4. Well, this is not going to be much of a challenge. I probably should not run too far ahead of them. Well, no. I got a horse. They don't have any horses. I can just always keep ahead of them. Okay, let's get a good shot. Missed. We should move. Move! I don't want to take damage. That the robber? The more dangerous one? Oops. I killed my own guy. Oh, they died really easily. Well, I hit somebody. No casualties. I guess the guy I hit got better. The robber was wounded. The looters are dead. Spare me. Spare my life. Let me go and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade and you'll never hear from me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him and give me your word you'll stop troubling the people of these parts and you can go free. Oh, bless you, my lady, bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Ambien. I'll describe the area nearby in detail so there's no mistaking it. Okay, so the game... A heavy hatchet is 25 cutting. I think my Nordic sword's better. They have boots that are worse than my boots, but we'll take them just to sell. For 1. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Nord recruit. Become a footman. Become a huntsman. That makes you an archer, I guess. Or it makes you worse than an archer, but you know. You're in the same class as an archer. So I'm going towards Ambien now? Where is it? Up there. Oh, I see. It's this bit right here. So how do we get there? We go... There's no... We have to go all the way... Go like out like this and then around. Maybe we can go this way and then around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this? Sea Raiders. I will drink from your skull. I'm not afraid of you. Let's fight. They have 8. We have 13. Charge! But they must be bad. They must be dangerous because there's a renown value for doing this. So they must be more dangerous types than my men. Ooh, they look better equipped. I think I must be too far away. Or something. If we just distract half of them while our army charges in, that might be sufficient. Move. Oh dear, they hit really hard. Let's stay with the range. Yeah, we're gonna shoot this guy in the back. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh my, we're about to die. Never mind. Guys, handle this please. I'm stuck on a tree. Okay. Well, we did not do very well at that fight. I lost 2 of my guys, and 1 of my guys was wounded, but we killed all 8 of them. They have a good that's a nice helmet. 39 head armor. And my shield, resistance 8, resistance 0. I don't think either of these are better, but we'll just take them along and sell them. A cracked spear. Well, we can sell it, and that's much better feat than mine. We could use some better armor, but anyway. So there's another group right here of 17 that are about to come and kill me. So maybe we should retreat from those. Let's go sell those things. That was like no money. We're weak right now, right? We have like... We're at 23% health. Oh, we could recruit someone. Upgrade to... 9 of them are ready to be upgraded. All of them. Okay. Well, let's rest first a little bit, and then we'll upgrade. I can't. Back up to 54. $74. That's good enough. The rest of them will heal on the way. Let's go ahead and upgrade half of these. It's kind of expensive to upgrade. So now we're half huntsman, half footman. What about me? Do I have upgrades? No, I haven't leveled up yet. Close though. Anyway, we got a good good hat. I would not mind getting some more troops though. Oh, what's that? What's that? Looter is running away from me. Can we kill him? Surrender or die. Charge. We have 10 versus their 3. I'm not that worried. Except we started next to a river? That's a terrible start. Let's try to do this without getting hit. Actually, let's do some melee. We've been shooting from so far. My horse did better than me. Just hurt my horse. Alright. Ah, good, better armor. Okay. We'll totally take that. Other than that, we'll just take it for selling. Alright. Oh, I can't get any more recruits. Well, let's keep going then. We haven't been to this town, so probably we can get recruits there. Oh, what's that? What's that? Something happened. That's 60 people. We're gonna ignore that. That's Jarl Logarson's party. Oh, group of 8 looters. Speed 4.5. I don't know how fast we can go. Let's see if we can get them. Yeah, we travel at 6.5. Nice. Surrender or die. Charge! No renown, no advantage. Where are they? There they are. They're way back there. This game does give you huge battlefields to play with. My horse just took damage. And then that guy threw a rock at me. I've advanced to level 2. Let's... There we go. Eight killed. Why are we killing all those people instead of taking them captive? Okay, so we are using a Nordic sword 2820. No, that's not any better. Is that? No, it's the same. 25, 24. Upgrade. Worse hat. And then rocks. They were carrying rocks. Alright. We leveled up. So let's see. We level up by... We get 1 attribute point. Let's put it in... I think in strength. And... athletics and riding, maybe. Increases your riding speed. That might be good. Well... We've been doing a lot of horse archery. I mean, I hadn't really thought about that, but we've been doing a lot of it. Tracks. Only 1 point, so I'm not going to worry about too much. Let's get Iron Flesh. We're kind of squishy. Oh, so loud. Were we going to go with pole arms? I forget. We were saying we're going to go with pole arms. So let's keep on pushing that up. And then our crossbow skill seems to be working really well. I thought we got 10 points. That was not 10 points. That must be like higher tiers cost more or something. Alright, so let's continue on to Jelbegi. 5 recruits. Good. And do we have anyone ready to upgrade? No, they don't. Why is this? It says 4 of 5. I mean, one of them's hurt, I'm assuming, but how did we get him back on side? Or into the group? Anyway, let's head out. Might as well go in Ambien first and recruit a few more people. Nice. Now we have a pretty large force. 22 people. Probably somewhat expensive. How much? 77 denars a week. Wow. That's quite a thing. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet. You can still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack. They'll be unable to bring their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. We're going to attack. Okay. That's cool. Little terrain difference. Oh, we seem a little archer heavy. Our force. Yeah, there's only 2 melee people. Including me. Well, help out. So they're living in a cave? So far, so good. I failed. Good job, man. We done? No, still one more. No, it's his brother. Okay. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Sargarth put you onto their tracks? Yes, I was told that I would find you. I advise you return to your family as quickly as you can and be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Lots of stuff. Don't need those. I think this is all ordered by like how much it sells for, so probably I don't need anything here. Except for maybe a 24 versus 25 now. Oh, I don't have enough room. Well, we had some rocks earlier we can sell. Now we have to do like weight to price ratio or all that sort of stuff. So the next best thing sells for 11. One more space? Sure. That would be better. Alright. We'll drop those off in Ambien. Gonna sell for a lot. So like this, it says sell price 4, but that was like sell price 15, I thought, when we were looking at before. Must be because of low trading ability or something. Anyway, another 100. We only have 200. Could buy some more flax. That grain's pretty cheap. So it's at 144 now. It was at 166 last time we sold it. That'd be a small increase. Let's buy some grain. It looks so cheap. Yeah, we'll go with that. You can't afford. Oh, this thing is something else. Never mind. Never mind. So you can only trade like for like. So, well, no, we can just get the flax bundle. So we're actually coming out less, but we'll have the flax bundle. We'll go with that. So there's actually, this is clearly dynamic text. So it's like based on some underlying statistics about the village. Whereas if I were to like potentially improve the village, maybe, or something, or raid it, I don't know. The populace is indifferent to me. Why? I just killed some bandits nearby. You think they'd be happy? Anyway, I think we're gonna take a break right there. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm quite enjoying this game. Hope you are too. My name is Michael Young. This is Mount and Blade Warband.